Welcome back to Squawk Box. There is a debate taking place across the country as to whether schools should reopen in the fall. An exclusive CNBC Change research survey showing where likely voters in swing states stand on that issue and the issue of safety. Ilan Mui joins us now with the results. Ilan.
Well, Andrew, schools' reopening plans are all over the map, literally and figuratively. And our exclusive polling with Change Research shows that households are too. They're really divided over the best way to keep our kids safe. We surveyed likely voters across 6 key battleground states and found that a third of them feel that full-time in-person instruction this fall will be just fine. Another 13% found that sending kids to school part-time will be safe, whether that's 2 days a week or maybe for half a day. But a plurality, 43%, say that in-person instruction won't be safe at all. That number is driven in part by rising concerns about returning to school in Arizona and Florida, where, of course, we have seen cases surge. Half of likely voters in Arizona and 52% in Florida say it won't be safe to physically go back to school. Now, those responses do track along party lines, but in Florida, you see a significant percentage of likely voters who say that they believe kids should stay home, who also support President Trump, who has pushed for schools to fully reopen. So the question is whether this is an early sign of shifting political winds on this issue. And that's going to be important on Capitol Hill, as the Washington Post reports today that Republicans are looking to tie additional aid to schools reopening. So the bottom line, guys, is that there is a growing consensus that schools are going to need more money. The debate is over how much and how to structure that package. Back over to you.
Ilan, thank you. I would assume that, look, this is something that's going to shift pretty rapidly and pretty frequently, because I think everybody's kind of looking at the headlines, looking at the cases, looking at the number of infections, and trying to make these decisions as it gets closer and closer to schools reopening.
Yeah, so I think that that is also an important issue, because parents and schools are trying to decide now what the outlook is going to be in 1 month, 2 months from now. And that's really hard to do when you see the public health data shifting so rapidly. You know, we saw some differences when we asked people whether or not it's safe right now for kids to go back to school. Those numbers were a little higher in terms of the number of people who found that it was unsafe. But people are a little bit more optimistic about the fall. We'll have to see if that pans out when we actually see the number of cases and where we're at in the public health picture.